Hey Libra, this is EJ from Taurota. I hope you guys are having a good week. I hope you're having a good month of April. I hope you were able to get your taxes filed on time. Monday is tax day. So Libra, this is your Dig Deeper reading, love reading for April, May 2019. We do 3 cards for recent past energy, 3 cards for current energy, and 3 for future energy. Plus I'll pull 1 card for overall and 3 for guidance from the universe. I'll pull 1 from the Trust Your Vibe Oracle deck, and I'll pull 1 from the RebelDeck Couples Edition. Got a new deck today, so I'm anxious to get to those. Anyway, 1 more shuffle, Libra. 1 more shuffle, and we will get the show on the road. And a reminder, I do my cards straight up. I don't do reversals. And all right, Libra. Let's see what we got going on with y'all. Let me peek at the bottom of the deck. Your overall energy is a 6 of coins. So let's see what else we got going on here. And I've been doing this for every other reading. Let me do it for this one. The one underneath that one. The 8 of Cups off of the shaky onto the firm. So let's see what we got going on here, Libra. Your first card in the recent past is the 7 of Cups. Second card is the Wheel of Fortune. The third card is the 4 of Wands. For current energy, we have the World card, 5 of Coins, that's your centerpiece card, and the Sun card. And for future energy, we have the 10 of Wands, 2 of Swords, and the 6 of Wands. Libra, let's see what we got going on here. It looks like I got a little bit of everything going on. Hey! Alright, so it looks like from your recent past, and this is really coming from the middle or end of March. This is not going way far back. For some of you, it may go back a little further, but the 7 of Cups telling me that you guys were trying to do a whole lot of stuff that you really weren't ready for. And in this instance, it's not here. You were trying to start a relationship, it seems like, with somebody, and you simply were not ready. This is the not ready for the world card. There it is. Looks like y'all tried to start it and didn't go. However, recent past, by not doing that, you actually changed your destiny a bit. And it's neither good nor bad. It's whatever you need to go through. That's whatever path you're on now. So just trust and believe that even though you may have made a decision, and it may not have, at the time, may not have seemed as weighty as the Wheel of Fortune, but the decision to not deal with this person or to delay dealing with them actually put you on a different path and actually opened up another cycle for you. The 4 of Wands is telling me you tried to move to the next level, but it happened. It didn't happen. Your overall energy being the 6 of Coins, this is coming back to me that your overall energy is like you feel like you're doing everything you're supposed to be doing. You're sharing the love, you're sharing the wealth, but you are not. It's not coming back to you, and then that explains this trying to get off of the shaky cups and get onto some firmer ground, Libra. Let's keep going. Let's keep going and see what else we got here. So for your current energy with the World card, again, completing. You completed a cycle. I don't know how successful it may have been since you didn't. I'm really, and this is not going to resonate with every Libra, but I'm really getting back that you really wanted to settle down with this person. You really wanted to go a lot further than you got. But for whatever reason, you weren't ready. Libra, you simply were not ready. So that brings us here. You completed a cycle, you started another cycle, but your centerpiece card, you're hurting over the fact that you had to walk away from this person, or that you weren't ready for this person. And the challenge for you is being worthy and you not believing that you aren't worthy. That's your challenge. You need to, and that's your current energy. Trying to understand: are you worthy enough? Do you feel worthy enough? You know, how come you weren't ready for this? And if you're looking at the placement of the cards on the board, let's see. I want to go back that way. Yeah, so you can see everything. If you're looking at the placement of the cards on the board in the diagonal, you got the not ready for the world card, Seven of Cups. You got this feeling like you don't deserve to be with anybody, the Five of Coins. And then you got the Six of Wands down here talking about achieving your higher goals. We're not here yet, but if you just look at those cards, you got a lot of your self-esteem and your self-worth in this, and not just with this particular person, but with other people, and you just feel like you're not able to manifest whatever it is that you are really looking for in a relationship. You are trying to, again, do all the right shit, share the wealth, be friendly, share the love, and do all the things. This is your overall feeling. You're doing all this stuff, and it's still not kicking anything back to you. With the Sun card here, it's really going to be about your personal strength, Libra, and it's really going to be about you. Even with the Wheel of Fortune in your recent past, even though it talks about cycles and destiny, it's also about balance at some point. And if you look at the card itself, then it's split up into 4 parts, and it looks like, you know, even though don't pay attention to the guy behind the curtain there, but I mean, just look at the symbolism itself. It's a balancing act, and even when the double is turning the doggone thing, you know, you're not going to get more daytime than you're going to get nighttime, so it's still about balance. And here you go with standing up in your truth. You need to find the balance and the strength for truth, so you don't feel like you're doing all this stuff for people and throwing yourself out there to the wolves. I'm sorry, Libra. I don't know. Telephone, gadgets, technology, you name it. Okay. I'm back. Okay, so let's quick overview. Recent past, Seven of Cups, Wheel of Fortune, Four of Wands. Current energy, World card, Five of Coins, Sun card. Future energy, Ten of Wands, Two of Swords, Six of Wands. Overall energy being a Six of Coins. And we pulled the one underneath that. Get a little deeper understanding, trying to get off them shaky cups and onto some ground, some firm ground. Your challenge being, you feel like you don't deserve it. You don't deserve the best. You don't deserve, you don't feel worth. That's the only way I can put that. That's your challenge. That's your centerpiece card. You're doing all the right stuff, Libra. You're doing it. You're coming in with the coffee and the donuts and, you know, smiling and, hey, how everybody doing? You're showing love. You're doing the damn thing, but you're not manifesting. It's still not manifesting because you're not ready. That's what we're coming back to. Your recent past energy, not ready for the world card. You are not ready. You tried to do too much too soon. And so your current energy is telling you you're coming out of old cycle. You completed it, and by making this decision to step back out of this relationship, you, as I said before, you changed your destiny. You stepped onto a different path. Now, if that's the path you're supposed to be on, obviously you'll stay on it. But I have a feeling for a lot of you, you're going to have to circle back here because there's a lesson here to be learned about you being worthy, and you don't have to go through all of this. You know, you ain't got to sling your wallet around and your checkbook around and your ATM card, debit card, whatever little change you got in your coin purse. You ain't got to fly it all around. You don't. If somebody is really interested in you, they're going to be down with you no matter what, whether you got it or you don't got it. So that may be for some of you part of the lesson that needs to come back to you, and that's not a bad thing. A lot of times in the world we live in, there's a lot of people. I hear a lot of people, females, males alike. You know, they're looking for that dollar, and they want to know what somebody can do for them. So I get this, but the real deal is, even though there are people out here like that now, that doesn't mean that's what you need to be doing. You know, because very people that are talking about, you know, what they're trying to get from somebody else, they're not necessarily bringing anything to the table. There, you got to stand up in your truth. And now is as good a time as any. You need to find out what your truth is now and who you are now and what's important to you. And I don't think this is it. You may have it and you may have it to sling around like that, but I don't think that's the kind of person you're trying to manifest. That part right there, along with the are you ready to manifest what you're looking for. So it's two parts to this. You trying to manifest it, that's your overall energy. You know, you doing all the right stuff and you feel like you being shafted because you doing all the right stuff and you ain't got nothing. But the other side of that is, what are you ready for? What are you really ready for? Coming to your future energy, it's going to pay off. All that hard work, schlepping them 10 wands around and trying to sit down with them and get up with them and do everything that you've done. This part, the real person is going to see that you're thoughtful. The real person is not going to see the fact that you spent $25 on some doggone donuts and some coffee. The real person is going to see that you're a thoughtful person. That's what they're going to see. That's what you're thinking about. That's your overall energy. I'm doing all this stuff. Why not? The real person, when you get to that person, is going to see you as thoughtful. And maybe even this person may have seen you as thoughtful. But you've got to see yourself that way too. You can't feel like, what I wrote up there, don't deserve the help. You can't feel like you don't deserve anything. And that's what's resonating back off of this card. You're just walking away because it's like, fuck it, I don't deserve it anyway. That's not true. That's just so not true. And that's where you need to get your truth, find your truth, and stand up in your truth. And this is karmic shit. You got major arcana cards laying up here on the table. The Wheel of Fortune, the World card, the Sun card. That ain't no skimpy shit to deal with, you know. And so to just understand with that kind of major energy, these little cards are just dealing with your day-to-day, how you operate and stuff. These major cards are dealing with your thought process that propel you forward. Those things that either need to happen or have to happen to get you from here to there. So just know hard work is going to pay off. You're going to have to do some inside work. I know everybody like, damn, it can just happen. No, it just don't happen. You're going to have to do some inside work. Know that that work is going to pay off. You can't get caught up in your head. You can't get caught up in the past and what didn't work, what couldn't work, how come it. You can't sit there and do that. You got to get up and get back out there and get back up on the horse and try it again. I know that's easier said than done. But if you do that, you're going to get them higher goals. That's how that's going. If you can just know it's going to pay off, not get caught up in here, you're going to get what you're trying to manifest. The universe is telling you, and it's okay, but just understand the person that's really about you and the person that you're really looking for is not going to notice the donut so much as they're going to notice that you were very thoughtful. That was a very kind and thoughtful thing to do. And that's what you're looking for. And keeping that in mind will get you off them damn cups and onto some firm ground. Let's see what the universe has for guidance for you, Libra. Slide my cards over a little bit. I know a lot of times we think that the more we have, the more attractive we are. But that's not always the case. And a lot of times, most times it's not the case. Because you can have a whole lot of stuff, but people can pick up on what's on the inside of you, Libra. Just know that. And if you're a good person and you're really trying to put that out there, they'll see beyond whatever else you're doing. And, you know, like I said, the right person will see you as thoughtful and not just as the person that came in with all the donuts. And that's the person that you're looking for. Let's see what the universe has got to say. King of Wands, Ace of Cups, and the Fool card. Take that risk. All right. So with the King of Wands up here, stay humble. And if you're not humble, get humble. This dude's full of himself. And the universe is telling me to tell you, get humble if you're not humble. If you walk around like you all that in a six-pack, because you're doing all this little stuff over here. Get humble. If you are humble, stay humble. But for real, if you aren't, get humble. And take it down a notch. Whatever that is. The reading is resonating with. Y'all know what I'm saying. Take it down a notch. Because if you full of yourself and you're acting arrogant and Bert and Ernie over here, confident, but you're really not feeling it on the inside, you end up looking like a jerk. I'm just saying. Eventually, people will figure out that you're just styling and profiling, and that you're not. The inside is not what it needs to be. So, if you are not already humble, get humble. And if you're going to be arrogant, feel that way on the inside. Feel like you deserve it. Feel like you're that charming bastard. Just male or female, however it's resonating. But make sure you feel that way on the inside. And what I'm feeling from this right here is you feel like you don't deserve it. So be humble and get the confidence back that you need, but just remain humble. That's how I'm going to leave that there. Just remain humble. Universe reminding you that this is the beginning of a journey. The Ace of Cups. It's the beginning of a journey. So love is near you, Libra. It's around you, and you have some options, but you can't chicken out at the last minute and go, oh, I wasn't ready for that. Do the inside work. You're worthy. And it's okay to say that you're worthy of all the good things that you think that you deserve. You ain't got to fly all the money around. Just know that love is around you. And it probably wouldn't take a whole long time. And talking 2 months, it shouldn't even take that long. You just need to realign your thoughts to your actions and align both of those things with what's in your heart. Because you're worthy. And if you're walking around feeling like you're not worthy, this is coming off bad, and then you're just looking like a charming asshole and not like a beautiful queen or a beautiful king. You're just out here just doing some mess. So inside, new journey. The beginning of the universe is telling you that's there, and take the risk. Take the risk. You got to come out your box. I'm just saying, Libra, you're going to have to come outside of your box to see exactly what you're made of now. And like I said before, I don't know if it was this video or the last one, things are changing. People are changing. So you're going to have to adapt and change some of your beliefs about what you believe about relationships, because things are not what they used to be. But the general rules still apply. People that are about you will be about you, and they'll be about you for the right thing. Again, not just because you bought $50 worth of donuts, but they'll see how thoughtful you are. Let's see what the Oracle has for you. Get grounded. There you go, Libra. Get grounded. And when you get grounded, don't think it's not telling you what you need to hear. When you get grounded, you can stand up in your truth. And it's not a problem. You can be charming and not be the asshole, and not be arrogant, not be full of yourself. You can do all this good stuff. And not in some cases, some of you will find out you probably don't even need to do all this stuff, because the person is for you, like I said before, is going to be for you. So get grounded. Get grounded. Let me pull one of these RebelDeck. Couples edition. Let's see what their oracle cards. They're funny. I've already had a little chitty chat with them. They have their sense of humor as well, just like this deck. Let's see what they have to say. This is for Libra cards. Universe, give us a good word from the RebelDeck, please. For Libra, Dig Deeper Love reading, April, May 2019. Watch what you say. That mouth of yours could start some shit. Okay, Libra. And as I'm saying that, right there, you done got full of yourself. And you know, when you aren't grounded, let me put it there. When you aren't grounded, when you feel like you don't deserve some shit, your mouth can run. It happens. You just say some shit and it could start some shit. Watch what you say. Watch what you say. And on another side of watching what you say and starting some shit, if you're not ready, don't let your mouth write no check. Your behind can't cash. If you ain't ready, it's cool. There's nothing wrong with that. But if you're not ready because of something you're missing, which is what I'm getting from the reading, you're missing something you're not, and it's got to do with your self-worth. Your self-worth is tied up in this. Watch what you say. Watch what you say. Just watch what you say, because people could take it wrong, especially if you're not grounded. Come on now. Start some shit. Not ready for the world. I'm just saying. So just watch what you say. This RebelDeck is so vulgar. The mouth of yours can start some shit. But the real deal is, just watch what you're saying. If you're not ready for something. And just, when you are ready, get grounded. Get grounded and stand up in your truth. Libra, I'm going to leave it there. I love you guys. I hope you guys have a good end of the week and a good weekend. And I will talk to you soon. Bye, y'all.